judges. I'm from Konkan Vidyayan School. Today, I'm going to talk about the ASEAN community coming in Thailand. Is it a fact or a fantasy? In my point of view, I think it's a fantasy. The Association of Southeast Union are coming in, and people are accustomed to hearing about it by media such as television, advertisements, radios, newspapers. They put up flags in various institutions such as schools, universities, police stations, or hospitals. People are looking forward for this new change, a new change that will change their life and make it in a better way. They all are seeing only the pros and not the cons. It's a beacon for them. People are learning only about the facts and the text that what's going to happen in ASEAN. But do they really know what's going to happen and how is it going to affect them? No, we are not informed about the consequences that we will have to face. Number one, our language. People in all these countries are good in English. Not every country, but they can speak, write, and read in a good way. But majority of Thai people cannot read, nor write, or speak English fluently, which would affect our country. Because English is a global language that connects all of the countries together. And if you're not good at it, what can we do? We all have been hearing that this ASEAN community would bring peace, prosperity, and new change to our lives. But how is it going to affect our life? Is anyone sure about it? Will we have to suffer, or would it be perfect? We still don't know. I'm scared. We would get stabbed because our education is lacking behind. In the world's education, Thailand's rank is only 71. Can you believe it? Instead of studying and learning about their cultures, their traditions, their food, why don't we learn English? Why don't we learn ways to communicate with them and develop our skills and not get underestimated? Singapore is an industrialized country. It is good at trading with other countries. There are import, exports, and various other things. Even Thailand has, but if they come into our country and take our place, what are we going to do? All workers would be unemployed, and the country people would get more workers. And education. Isn't our education time too much? It starts at 8 p.m., it ends up at 4 p.m. Isn't it too much for a kid to learn this much a day? And why are there various tuition centers? Why do people have to go study extra classes? Aren't there enough details at school? When I walk back home, I pass all of these tuition centers. I see kids like very much. I've been wondering, aren't there schools? Why do people go there? Do you know why? To learn shortcuts. That's what our problem is. We learn only shortcuts and memorize the notes, which isn't good for us. Instead of doing like that, can't we just understand and make use of it somehow? One day,